soon as possible.
And here's Evans, following the three-pointer by Freak. Evans kicks to Holiday. Off the pick. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Freak. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Evans with the steal. Holiday left side. That's good. Holiday's got 9.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf, a leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too. Once again, the defense letting them get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Evans outside. Ajinça the pass to Holiday. The feed to Anderson. They set the pick. Shoots a fader. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And good on the basket. Book it. That's 36 points for Freak.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Holiday dishes to Evans. And the layup is good. Evans has got his first points of the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
From deep. And we're through the first half of basketball here.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for chances to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't... Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Freak, he's in at point guard. Payne out there with Al Jefferson. Then there's Batum, and it's Green in at the shooting guard position. You know, it's apparent there what a leader he is, always communicating and keeping everyone on the floor in sync.
And, Kevin, that's such a good point. You know, it doesn't always show up in the box score, but those leadership qualities of his are just as valuable to this team as anything else that he does.
Charlotte leading by 6. Screen by Jefferson. Here's Freak. He's got 39. Off the pick. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ajinca's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Batum grabs the miss. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Holiday with the block, and they'll keep possession. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. Another shot. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for him. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game, but when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
Oh, nice play there.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Adrian Payne's checked in for Jefferson. Batum comes in for Kaminsky. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Freak subbed in for Jeremy Lin. New Orleans also making some changes. Anderson comes in for Alexis Ajinca. And it's Holiday in for Tyreek Evans. Now here's Freak. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. From downtown, Smith with the defensive effort. New Orleans gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Anderson kicks to Holiday. They set the pick. Landry with a screen for Smith. Shot to end this cold run. Got it off in time, but it's no good. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Pelicans trail by 8. So for New Orleans right now, Gordon and Pondexter are the wingmen. Carl Landry is out there with Anderson, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Now here is Holiday. Anderson, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Anderson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Pelicans. Now here's Freak, guarded by Holiday. Here's Freak. And it's off from three-point range. The Pelicans shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Anderson. He's got 16 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
And the Hornets making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Alexis Ajinca has checked in for Landry. And Tyreek Evans subbed in for Gordon. That's good.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Outside Holiday. Feeds to Evans. Back to Holiday. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his 9th assist in the game now.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look. And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And Holiday kicks to Evans. Back to Holiday. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here is Holiday. Following the miss by Freak. Ajinca kicks to Holiday. He dishes it to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Keeps it alive. Here's Ajinca. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Freak's checked in for Jeremy Lin. Carl Landry's checked in for New Orleans. Gordon comes in for Tyreek Evans. Here's Freak. And the 3-ball is good. Freak's got 49 points in the game.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Holiday, and Jefferson sends it back. But they get it back. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Ajinça.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hornets?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
The second chance effort cannot hit. Jefferson with some nice D. Here's Freak, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Carl Landry.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Some changes for New Orleans. Anthony Davis comes in for Carl Landry, and Tyreek Evans is subbed in for Gordon. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Alvin Gentry had some words for his team over that last break. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson. Evans passes to Davis. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Over Jefferson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Such a strong finish. For a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Down low, Ajinça, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Holiday attacking. Good.
Boy, a fantastic quarter for him here in the fourth. I mean, efficiency personified here.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner. That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the Pelicans making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
The Hornets on offense.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
Davis is checked in for Ryan Anderson. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark.
Oh!
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead,